Hello friends, welcome back to Momentum Stocks. In this video, we are going to discuss about Nifty, Bank Nifty. We are also going to talk about one strong and one weak stock that can be helpful for tomorrow's trading session, that is Thursday, 2nd of January 2025, friends. Yes, thank you. Wish you all a very happy new year. And before we go for tomorrow's stock, let's see what happened about our previous information. Okay, in the previous video we discussed about Bharti Airtel to be strong. Now this video was short, or was this prediction was done on the 30th, for the 30th of day, 30th of last month. What did we see? We saw this particular breakout like this on 29th, and we predicted that it can continue to go upwards. Did it go up? The answer is no. It hit the stop loss, friends. Now important point here is, see, this is where we predicted it, and today also it is at the same place. Did it really fall? The answer is not. Yeah, it fell, but it came back. Long story short, stop loss is hit. Now the reasons why what we had given is, see, simple, from this bottom to top. Okay, this chart was not there on 30th. Okay, if we are looking at this particular situation from this bottom, sorry, okay, this bottom to this top, okay, the 61.8 levels were not touched. The 61.8 levels were touched only on the 30th. Okay, 29th it was not touched. So once this level is touched, then obviously we will look for it to go down to touch this line, and that's exactly what happened. Anyways, if someone traded here, they should have their stop loss at what level? 61.8 level, and that stop loss is hit. Long story short, end of story. Coming to weakness. Weakness is something that we saw in Reliance on 29th or 30th. See, it came up and then tap, nice fall. Anyone who captured this momentum was a very good momentum downwards. Again it came back, somehow sustained, came back to the same level. Okay, we gave this as a target, and that target was met in second day, day 2. On 30th it came down, on 31st is what it touched the target. So very good prediction there. Talking about Nifty, Bank Nifty, on 30th we told it is going to fall. You have seen that it fell like this, a retracement and fall in Nifty 5 minutes chart. Bank Nifty, yes, 30th was somewhere here. See, this is where I clearly told you. Let me tell you, you can go and watch the same video. We had this particular Fibo in place, okay, and I told you if there is a small breakout that you see, I showed you that breakout also. Okay, you can capture the momentum up to 38.2 levels. Okay, I'll try to put the small clip of that video somewhere here. Just go and look for it. You can capture the small momentum, and from here I also showed you this gap, which will also act like a resistance, and you have seen that fall. This target was met. It went further below that also, friends. Okay, coming back. So if you have liked the videos, do hit the like button. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, do hit the subscribe button so that you continue to get all the important videos or updates that I'm sharing on the channel. Coming to what can happen next. See, now story here for Nifty and Bank Nifty is simple, friends. Today's candle for Nifty started at the day low. Okay, at 9:15 was the day low, and it ended very close to day high. Okay, this was the day high, and it closed very close to this. What it means? It means that there is some strength that it is showing right now. Apart from this, let me also draw one trend line. See, look at this trend line which is coming from the top. Okay, there is a break of this trend line here. Okay, a retracement and upward momentum. Now what has happened here? It has also given a closure above this trend line. So there is some strength that we can definitely see in Nifty. In Bank Nifty, I'll show you shortly that there is no such strength that Bank Nifty is showing. Now this strength can be active till when? Good question. So for that, what we'll do, we'll draw a simple Fibo from the top to the bottom. Okay, where is the top? The top is here, this area, and the bottom is here. Now this is where we have the 23.6 levels. That is from where it has gone ahead and rejected. Now if you see this, it crossing this particular area, that is 23959, for convenience 23,960. Okay, once that level is crossed and a candle is closed, you can go ahead and play a positive momentum till this area. Here or you can also play it till 50% level. This is where what will happen is most of the big sellers will have interest on 50% level, that is 24,322. So a small stop loss is what we are going to play with for a very big target. Say for example, after this area is what we enter, what will be the stop loss? Will our stop loss be this? No, answer is no. We'll have to keep a stop loss till at least this area here. Okay, and against that we are going to play for a target of 50%. That is giving you a very good risk to reward ratio of 1:1.7, friends. Now there is a good chance that this momentum will happen very quickly and it can come down 50%. Try booking the profit, then we'll look at different things again and then decide whether it's a positive trend or not. Now what can also happen, see, conversely, we will draw a simple trend line like this. Okay, like this, and we will also draw another trend line like this. Okay, now what kind of angle is this? This angle is clearly showing that good possibility of it to fall. We had a similar kind of angle or similar kind of a picture that I have showed you in the previous video, wherein I drew these trend lines like this. Okay, and I told you that what is the target for this particular pattern. I also asked you the name of the pattern and not many people did answer it correctly, but yeah, similar pattern is what we see now here. This is a similar pattern that we can see now. Now if in case it goes ahead and touches the stop and again breaks this trend line, then again you can expect first target here, second target here, third target here. But in my opinion, because it is showing strength throughout the day, unless there is a big negative news that is coming, it will not fall. It will continue, give a breakout, go till this area, and at least the 50% area is what it will go and touch. So if you are really wanting to bet some money here, you can go ahead and target 38.2 levels or 50% levels. At 50% level, what do we see? We see a gap and we also see a 50% rejection. So with both the reasons, it can continue to fall from there. So most ideal situation to sell would be at 50% level or at the breakdown of this particular trend line. When this trend line is broken and if you're selling, you'll have a small stop loss and a small target. But if we are selling at 50% level, then we will have a big target, friends. We can go ahead and expect the bottom as a target. It's a big target. But in my suggestion, little bit I am confident, or I feel that Nifty is kind of strong because of it breaking and holding this particular trend line, which I have now made as green. Okay, coming to Bank Nifty, I'm going to draw the green trend line first in Bank Nifty. Ignore all this for now. See, the green trend line for Bank Nifty looks something like this, friends. Okay, here you don't see any breakout that it has given. There is no clear breakout, unlike we saw in Nifty. Here there was a breakout and it was able to sustain above it. Coming back to Bank Nifty, there is no breakout. So what we are looking for? We are looking for selling in Bank Nifty. In the previous video, what did we discuss? Previous video was discussed on 30th, friends. Okay, here. So here we discussed that this trend line, I have drawn this trend line and told you that if it is crossing this trend line, good chance that it will go till here where there is a gap. And also I showed you this particular Fibo. Okay, this Fibo was till this bottom only. I told you 38% is where it can reject and come downwards, and exactly this momentum was as defined as we talked about, and even this momentum was exactly as we talked about. So Bank Nifty reacted exactly like we predicted. Anyways, now what do we see? First point, we don't see a trend line here that is getting rejected. Now in case you see it is breaking this trend line and then it is retesting this trend line here. So at 51,500 levels, okay, around 500 levels, if it comes to a retest, that's when we can go ahead and buy. But in my opinion, buying is not a very good idea right now, because we see negativity, full negativity in Bank Nifty. Currently, if I'm extending this Fibo till the new bottom that it made, okay, this 38.2 levels is again going to act like a resistance. So if it comes here, you will see that this will act like a resistance. Again, it can make a new bottom. So in short, if you look at it, if there is a buying kind of situation, I would prefer Nifty for buying, And if there is a selling kind of a situation in the market, I would prefer to sell Bank Nifty. That is the story that we have about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Moving next, strong and weak stock. See, I am seeing strength in ITC, friends. Now, why do I see the strength? Simple. I'm going back to 5 minutes chart here. And here what we have seen is market is going upwards. There is a proper up move that came today. Okay. When I'm looking at it, I'm zooming back. You can see that there was a breakout here. This, if I'm drawing this particular line, trend line like this, see, this was your breakout followed by a retest now. So there is a breakout. Now this trend line will act like a support. So it can continue to go up. Second point, if I'm drawing a Fibo from recent bottom, which is here, to the recent top, which is here. Okay. This breakdown can come till 38.2 levels also. Even at this level, we see that there is a good possibility of this area. Okay. This complete area like this. Okay. This can act like a support. Okay. So even at 38.2 levels, we can see a support here. It can continue to go upwards. So this was a resistance. It came down. From resistance, it came down. It broke the resistance. Again, it came back to this resistance. This will act like a support, and a continuation of this particular upward trend will happen. In this case, what would be the target? For target, friends, I am moving to 1 day chart. Okay. Here we can expect this kind of a target, 495. In 1 day chart, what we also see is we see a double bottom pattern with a breakout. Now, first bottom was made like this, a second bottom was made like this, and there is a breakout. This candle stayed above that breakout, and today there was a retracement and an upward momentum. Okay, that's what we see at the current situation here. It's a good possibility that it can continue to go upwards for this target. Okay, weakness. So weakness is something that we see in Tata Steel, friends. I'll show you the chart. See, this is the chart for Tata Steel in 5 minutes. You can see that it is continuously in downtrend. Okay. Now, if I'm zooming a little, let me pull up a Fibo from recent top to recent bottom. Okay. If you see that this is coming a little upwards here. Okay. At 38.2 levels or 23.6 levels. That's where we are going to sell. We are not going to capture the profit for upward momentum. Or second point, if I'm drawing this particular trend line like this, friends. Now what has happened is you will see that there is a top, a bottom, a lower high, and a same low, another lower high. So basically high, lower high, and lower high, another lower high, 4 lower highs. In that case, if you see a breakdown, then you can go ahead and target at least 1:2 or 1:2.5 downwards in Tata Steel. Okay, that's how we can confirm that it is in downtrend, and good possibility that it will continue on the same trend, friends. So that's about today. So hope you liked the video. If you did, do hit the like button. Thanks for watching and wish you a profitable tomorrow.